Vince, I love what you picked to wear today. Looks awesome. But love the color. Very similar here. Hey, guys, we get to grill Vince now. Normally, he's right here. Now we get to play that part.
No, hey, Vince, you're in the Met. Y'all are twins, man. Y'all got the same color
we are twins. You can't see, but we are.
I can't see them.
Yeah, we are. We're wearing the same color here. All right, Vince, so you've been poking around the Magic. You'll be on the bench with them. What have you found out? What are you seeing from them so far?
Well, let me start by saying, first of all, I'm thankful that they let me in the building, first and foremost. That was my first time in the building, but the energy in the building was fantastic. You know, there's the outside noise and everybody talking, so I wanted to really go in there and just to see how they're coming to work and going about their business, and they're doing just that. Obviously, I spoke with as many people who would listen, and the one thing they said is like, look, you know, first thing I said to Coach, what do you want me to say about your team? He said he wants everybody to be patient, give us time. It's a process. They believe in the process, and they believe in everything that is happening on and off the court. They're a tight-knit group, and they're together. The other thing, Franz Wagner, who played fantastic basketball in the summer leading into, the one thing they want him to continue to do is to be a vocal leader. That's what he's done. Continue to lead, even though if he's playing good or bad. See, they're throwing the ball right now. They want me to shoot it, but I'm not going to do that. And lastly, Anthony Black, they want him to continue to play with confidence. He's been playing great basketball. Last time he was on air with us, he had his career high at halftime, and they want him to continue to thrive and keep doing what he does.
Cuzzo, talk to me about some of the other guys not named, Baines, Franz, and Suggs. Some of the younger players and what their role and how confident they're feeling.
Well, I know what you're trying to do there, Tracy, but let me tell you, Jace Richardson is one of the guys that they're really high on, and they want him to continue to work on his game. And in shoot-arounds, they were testing him, and the way they were testing him, he would sit on the side and think he's not in it, and next thing you know, they're throwing plays, they're throwing defenses at him. That's telling me they're getting him ready because they believe in him. Also, Jet Howard, another guy, he was very active and very involved in their shoot-arounds because they believe in those two young guys. That's the future, and they can help them in the playoffs if they continue to progress.
Where's Jamal Mosley with this whole thing? Like, I know they got off to a slow start, but they're trending really well right now. You're saying patience, but they're playing some of the best basketball in the Eastern Conference.
He is, and that's what he's teaching them. He's teaching them patience, Scal, because he doesn't want them to get ahead of themselves. You know, everybody panicked, if you would, in the beginning. He said, well, because we didn't make shots, we didn't defend, we didn't guard. There's a lot of things that we did not do, and we're just trying to get everybody acclimated. Now the guys are getting acclimated. Guys are hitting shots. Guys are playing together. Like he made a mention. He said Paolo was playing some of his best basketball. He was leading the league in assists in the first half, so they were just sharing the ball. So now that everybody's on board, they were trying to put their offense together on how they want Paolo to play, and now they're hitting their stride. So once Paolo gets back, it's an easy and seamless run for him to get back on the court and play the way he plays.
All right, Vince, have fun out there. You'll be sitting literally right next to
here.
Jamal Mosley, right there,
here's my seat.
shoulder
Here's
to shoulder.
Trainer.
Enjoy
Jamal
it.
Mosley, baby.
Yeah, smell some of that turkey coming out of his pores.
Yeah, exactly. You'll do all of that and more. Vince, thank you.